Hello, beautiful people. I hope you are well. I know it's a hard question at the moment with what's going on, but we must try and be as positive as we can. Today I decided to speak about self-love. Self-love is very important, and this is why meditation is important, because you learn how to self-love. Self-love, I mean connecting to yourself. Connecting to yourself as deep as you can. Remember that you are the only person that can experience you. No one else can experience being in your body. So try and be proud of that. Try and find yourself and try and love yourself. Because that is one of the most important things you can be doing, especially at the moment. Finding yourself. Finding your hobbies and finding things to do. Finding things to love. And yeah. Self-love is when you find yourself and you know who you are, and it's gonna keep on going. Finding yourself is something that you can't just achieve, there's always something new you're gonna learn about yourself, because you are growing, you're always growing, and you're always finding new things in your life that you enjoy and love. So remember, try and meditate to find yourself more. Meditation doesn't just come in a day. I experienced meditation in a good way, but also I wasn't in the very right mindset to do it. Sometimes we feel blocked, and no matter what we do, we just can't appreciate or meditate or feel that feeling. But when you self-love and you just try to appreciate everything, that's a beautiful thing, because you start feeling good within yourself, and you start understanding yourself more. You start feeling good just being with yourself. It feels like you're with your friends, but you're just alone and you're feeling okay with that. That is self-love, when you have respect for yourself. Try and grow plants, for example. Try and find your soul. I love my plants. I love all sorts of things about me and about my room. But it took time. I didn't grow up loving myself. I grew up the opposite, because of people and of situations around me. So it's very normal for us to experience this, and it's not a very nice feeling either, I know. But you must remember that when you find yourself, people can still hurt you, but you are going to be so much stronger. Being strong makes you strong in everything else. We are losing our touch to Mother Nature and to ourselves, and that's what the powerful people want. Powerful people want us to not be intelligent and don't want us to be as strong, because they want us to make the money for them, and they want us to, it's all a pyramid scheme. Everything is a pyramid scheme unless you try and not live it. I know it's hard. We all live in a pyramid scheme, sadly, and as much as we try to run away from it sometimes, it's not easy. At least when you know yourself and you self-love, you go away from this robotic feeling, and you start living life to a better life, and you start feeling so much better within yourself and with the things you do around you. You start feeling love towards yourself and towards your friends and towards the nature and towards things that you've never thought you will love. And that is self-love. There's nothing wrong with feeling good and bad, negative and positive. These are all experiences, and you need to learn how to learn from both the bad and the good in life, the positive and the negative. You need to remember that life is here for us to experience it, and what you see on the media is not real. Do not believe that, because everyone has ups and downs, no matter if you're a millionaire, no matter if you're poor, no matter whatever. The poor sometimes appreciate more because they have nothing. For me, when I detox my body, because sometimes I do it to appreciate things more, I don't appreciate apples, as an example, when I eat them, because they have no taste. But when you detox, that apple becomes so delicious because your body knows how it feels like to have nothing, and your senses are more open. When you eat that apple, you feel so good. And this is life. This is how life is. You need to try and experience as much as you can. You need to try and appreciate as much as you can. And you need to love the people around you, love your friends and love your neighbors, because that is what's important about life. Experiencing. And experiencing is good. Meditation is like a baby walking. He is learning how to walk. And that is meditation. It's practicing every day and feeling emotions and feeling yourself. And there's so many different beautiful things with meditation. And the best part is about finding yourself. Meditation will help you find yourself because you get to learn more new things about yourself. And that is what's beautiful about it. There are so many beautiful things about self-love. Also, one thing I want to mention before I end this is that no matter your past, do not judge yourself. I know sometimes we do horrible things, but remember, once you learn from that and you try to experience it in a positive way and say, I've learned this and that from this bad experience, then take that as a lesson to not do it again. And love yourself even more because you recognize that error and now you are who you are. And try not to repeat that. And if you see someone doing it, not everyone is going to listen to you because everyone has to experience their own things in their own mind to be able to understand. The way we are built, we have to experience it ourselves before we can teach others or learn ourselves. But it's not a bad thing. It's okay to experience both good and bad things in life, both positive and negative. And it's okay to be emotional, and it's okay to be sad, it's okay to be happy, it's okay to be excited. And that's what's beautiful about the lesson of life. There are so many experiences out there. Do not be afraid. If your heart is telling you to do something, then do it. Experience life and experience it now, because yes, life is confusing and sometimes you have to make hard decisions, but you don't want to grow old and say, I haven't traveled the world yet, and then realize you're 80 years old and you cannot do that. I'm sure some people can do that, and some people are even 100 and they can do it. Life is all about experimenting and feeling and experiencing, so do not be afraid of that. Remember that life is beautiful. I found Saraya and I love her. She is my spirit animal, I feel sometimes, because we are so connected. And that's beautiful. A lot of people would make fun of me because it's a pigeon, and they're like, pigeon as a pet? Well, you can have anything as a pet. You can have an ant if you want to. Once you feel bonded with that animal or plant or whatever, then go for it. And don't think you are crazy. People think we are crazy because they have never experienced life. They're just living in a robotic pattern, and that's just how they feel. So always remember to meditate, love yourself, and feel the positive and negatives in life. Learn from them, and try to appreciate animals and nature more, because they are beautiful. And try and appreciate yourself. Remember to self-love and love yourself. I know it's not an easy quest, it's not an easy mission, but trust me, once you achieve it, there's so much more to learn, and you just start feeling like you're in a pot. For me, that's all today. I hope you are all well. I hope you are feeling great. And remember to stay strong during this time. It's okay to be weak sometimes, but try and be strong. Life is beautiful, and so are you.